Hey guys, welcome to Minnesota Tactical. This is Chris, and I am excited today because I am starting a new two-part series on this gun and the transformation of this Savage 110 Tactical into a long-distance MDT Oryx frame. And so I'm going to have a two-part series. Today I'm just going to focus on the gun itself and all of the logistics behind it. And then I will, in the next video, take the action, the upper receiver basically to this gun and slapping it in an MDT. Oh, chipmunks running all over the place. I guess they want to be in this video too. Well, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to slap this into an MDT Oryx frame. So that's an all aluminum frame, and I'm really hoping for some big things running that chassis. So I want to start from the very tip, the business end of this gun. Again, this is a Savage 110 Tactical. I've had this probably for over a year. It is chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. So did a lot of research before I bought my first sort of long distance gun, and decided that the 6.5 Creedmoor round, I really wanted to get into that and start reloading it. But I also saw that the Savage 110 Tactical was a great platform to start with. And I was really kind of excited because I saw, if you guys ever seen the milk jug challenge, a guy was shooting from a mile away, hitting milk jugs with the Savage 110 Tactical. So pretty amped up about that. So let's start on the business end of this platform. Essentially what you're going to get is a Savage's action, which includes the barrel, which is actually threaded 5/8 by 24. So basically any 30 cal muzzle brake or flash hider or can will fit this threaded barrel. So I actually started this thing off using a Strike Industries King Comp and threaded that on there. It was from my 300 Blackout. Threaded that on there. It was great. But just recently I got this Whisper Pickle that I'm really enjoying. It's a lot of fun to shoot this platform suppressed. And so that's the business end of it. So we're going to start moving back from section to the rear end here. But this particular model comes with 2 swing swivel studs. So you can place a bipod further up front, or you can move it back, I would say about 3 inches. You can move the bipod 3 inches back. This is my Magpul bipod. It functions very well, but it basically clamps onto that sling swivel stud, tightens down, and basically is a great platform for shooting. So again, 2 different stud lengths that you can use to attach your bipods. Moving back, top rail, that is a 20 MOA rail. It does come with the gun when you purchase it, so you can attach any optic basically to it. This is the Vortex Venom. If you want to hear more about the Vortex Venom setup, what the reticle looks like, how it's been functioning, leave a comment below, because I would certainly do an overview of this this optic. It has been awesome. I love it. It's probably by far my favorite scope that I've ever had, and so willing to tell you more about it. Just leave comments down below. Again, 20 MOA rail. You can put on whatever reticle, whatever scope you want to, and so that's that. Moving down, you do get one of the Magpul ACIS magazines. It's a 10-round magazine, and that does come with the package. This is a paddle style mag release, a lot like the AKs and stuff like that. So basically thumb release, very easy to get to, very tactile. You can feel that, release your mags, and works very well. This is Savage's proprietary bolt, which is a 2-lug bolt system. Very nice. The thing that I really like about this bolt is the throw handle is huge. I mean, why not put a bowling ball at the end of that sucker? It's so huge, but it's easy to find, easy to navigate. I mean, it's got all of the tactile knurling to it, and so you're not going to miss it once you need to throw that next round in. So it works very well. It's nice and smooth. Very good platform. Of course, there is your safety feature, which is a tab feature right on the back of the bolt, so that works like any other safety does. This is their AccuStock, but they also added their Accu Trigger to this as well. And if you've never heard of the Accu Trigger, basically it's an adjustable trigger. You can change the trigger weight basically to this trigger, which is absolutely fantastic. The only downside is that you have to take the action off from the frame in order to adjust it. And they give you a little tool, looks a little like a little yellow mushroom type thing, and you adjust your trigger weight using that tool. Works very well, but you know, you're going to have some mechanical aptitude and ability to be able to take that off. It's just simply 2 screws. There's an action screw right here and an action screw towards the front of the magazine. Take those out, take them out, lift the action out, and then there's a spot where that thing inserts, and you can change your trigger trigger weight. If you didn't know, and if you guys already own one of these but never have taken the action, it's 40 inch-pounds to get those screws back in. So 40 inch-pounds, just to let you know. So that's the Accu Trigger. I shot it stock for probably 2 months, and to decide, you know what, I want to try adjusting that trigger weight just to see if it makes a difference. And it makes a huge difference. You really have to be cognizant of how much you adjust it, because you can adjust it so light that just like you could breathe on it, it'd go off. So be cognizant of that. So moving back, I mean, obviously this is a hunter type rifle. It is made of a polymer rosin plastic, but where the action sits, it is framed out in aluminum. And so your action lug and your screws come up through an aluminum plate that screw right into your action, and that gives the whole frame a little bit more rigidity to this gun. So a little bit more than like a wooden stock would, or just a pure rosin stock. So very nice feature that they did. It's a fully free-floating barrel, and but to me it seems like when that barrel heats up, I'm not sure if that thing is going to be like touching at all and bother the harmonics of the barrel inside of this frame. Just don't know that. And so I'm excited to get this MDT Oryx, because the barrel is free floated even more so than what you see in the hunter style Savage stock here. Moving back from the Accu Trigger in the stock portion, they call this an Accu stock for a reason, because it is fully adjustable by cheek weld, but also length of pull. And so there are there's probably like 3 to 5 different cheek welds that you can put into the system to adjust to your particular cheek height and stuff like that. It also depends on where your scope sits on your rail, higher, lower, whatever. You want to make sure that you have a proper alignment between your cheek weld and your eye hole. So all kinds of different adjustability with that. These things, you take the butt plate off, and basically the cheek weld slides out, put a new one in, butt pad back on. Speaking of the butt pad, there is spacers right here. You can see this black thing here. Let me just move that a little bit closer. There's a black ridged item right there that can be taken out. You can put in shorter pieces, longer pieces, so it is fully adjustable to your length of pull, how long your arms are, you know, your big old ape grips and stuff like that. So that's adjustable from many perspectives for that. So great setup. In fact, like I said, I've been shooting this for like a year, but I think I only have maybe 250 rounds in it. So at that 150 to 200 round mark, that's basically barrel break-in for these things. And now I've begun to test loads, work my own loads up for the 6.5 Creedmoor. I was out a couple of weeks ago because I wanted to sight in my scope, and surprisingly enough, I was shooting 140 grain cellular and Balat ammo, and I was able to get minimally 0.77 inch groupings, and so I'll just show you that quick. You can see the holes in there. But not too bad for factory ammo. I mean, it's not the most expensive stuff. I think it was like 25 bucks for 20 rounds, 6.5. I mean, there's more expensive stuff up in the $30 and $40 range that is more match grade. But not too bad for just plinking, okay? So this early week, nice motorcycle, people. Come on, tune those pipes. Anyway, this week I actually started playing with stable 6.5 powder and 147 grain ELD match horned bullets. And so doing a lot of reading, finding that for that particular powder and that bullet weight, anywhere between that 43 grains of powder and 43.3, 44.4, 43.4, excuse me, is like prime for these bullets. And so I took a couple magazines out, did some testing, and found that 43 grain and 43.3 grain are actually really good loads for this gun. And so I was able to score using 43 grains of this stable 6.5, a .55 group, which is that middle one right there. And then I had a couple of flyers with 43.3. I guess, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I'm really looking forward to the ergonomics of that MDT, because to me, comfort is everything. If you can be comfortable behind a gun, you're going to be more efficient, proficient, precise, and so all those things play into how comfortable you are behind a firearm. And so I think with the MDT stock, fully adjustable cheek pads, I can adjust it. I don't want to get too far into it, guys. You'll see it in the next episode. I'm not going to say anything else about that. But my groups are going to improve. Guaranteed my groups are going to improve. And so my best was 0.55 with that, with the 43 grain, and then 0.57 with the 43.3 grain. So not too bad. It was still in that half MOA type scenario. But I am hoping to get 0.25 as a consistent grouping for the rifle when it's in that new platform. And so I'm excited to show you guys, bring you along to that. I'm not going to call it a build, it's going to be a swap. And so if you are interested in seeing what that second video is going to look like, it's supposed to come tomorrow. MDT stock is supposed, a chassis is supposed to come tomorrow. So I'll be doing an unboxing video on that. It might be even a 3-part video, unboxing video on that MDT stock, so you can see what it looks like. Make sure that you smash the like button, thumbs up, subscribe, hit the all bell so that you get notified that I'm back on YouTube. It's been a while. Sorry, bros. You know, life has been crazy with USPSA matches, tactical games. I mean, you name it. I've been doing a lot of stuff lately, so that's kind of kept me away from the channel a little bit, but I'm kind of excited to bring you guys some content. So hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below. Do you want to see some more information on this Venom, Vortex Venom scope? I got some other goods, bros. I'm telling you, I've got some other goods that I want to bring to the YouTube world that I've been waiting. I mean, I've been collecting, I've been shooting, I've been doing a lot of stuff lately. I just haven't uploaded because I've been so crazy busy. So anyway, got questions, leave them below. Until next time, enjoy the range, enjoy the time with your family, enjoy the weather, because it is beautiful here in Minnesota. Beautiful shooting weather. All right, guys, take care.